Bruno Mars' lifestyle and net worth. Peter Gene Hernandez, born October 8, 1985, known professionally as Bruno Mars, is an American singer-songwriter. He is known for his stage performances, retro showmanship, and for singing in a wide range of musical styles, including pop, R&B, funk, soul, reggae, disco, and rock. Mars is accompanied by his band, the Hooligans, whose members are also backup singers and dancers. In 2021, Mars and fellow singer Anderson .Paak formed the musical superduo Silk Sonic. This video exposes every facts and steps achieved by Bruno Mars and his remarkable journey of fame and success. Kindly subscribe and like for more amazing content. Net worth. As of 2024, Bruno, born Peter Gene Hernandez, has a net worth of $175 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. His wealth is as a result of world tours. Mars has conducted multiple world tours, which have been incredibly lucrative. For instance, his 24K Magic Tour, 2017 to 2018, grossed over $367 million. As one of the best-selling music artists of all time, Bruno Mars has sold over 130 million albums and 200 million singles worldwide. His albums, such as Doo-Wops and Hooligans and 24K Magic, have been commercial successes. Early life. Bruno Mars' real name is Peter Gene Hernandez, and he was born on October 8, 1985, in Honolulu, Hawaii. Both of his parents were involved in music, and they met while performing in a show together. Bruno Mars was exposed to music from a young age, and he earned fame as a young child for being an Elvis impersonator. His entire family had a band together, and he performed as a band member 2 nights a week at the age of 6. He also had an early cameo in Honeymoon in Vegas and was featured on the Arsenio Hall show at a young age. When Bruno Mars was 12, his parents divorced. His father was not a wealthy man, and he took Bruno along with his brother to live apart from the rest of the family. They often lived in impoverished conditions due to his father's low income. During this time, Mars continued to do live Elvis impersonations, and he also appeared in a band alongside his friends from high school. Mars' sister eventually played his demo reel for a producer in Los Angeles. After the producer expressed his interest in the young talent, Bruno Mars moved to Los Angeles after graduating high school to pursue a career in music. Having said that, let's dive. Personal life, real estate, and car collection. Mars began dating model Jessica Caban in 2011. They reside in a mansion in Hollywood Hills and have a Rottweiler named Geronimo. Car collection. Here's a look at some of the standout cars in his collection. Cadillac CTS. Bruno owns a Cadillac CTS, a luxury sedan known for its stylish design, smooth ride, and powerful performance. Cadillac Escalade. Like many celebrities, Bruno Mars has a Cadillac Escalade in his collection. This full-size luxury SUV is renowned for its imposing presence, spacious interior, and cutting-edge features. Rolls-Royce Phantom. One of the crown jewels in Bruno's collection is his Rolls-Royce Phantom. This car is a symbol of ultimate luxury and elegance. Lamborghini Huracan. For speed enthusiasts, the Lamborghini Huracan is an exhilarating supercar that delivers jaw-dropping performance. Real estate. Hollywood Hills Mansion, Los Angeles. One of Bruno Mars' most famous properties is his Hollywood Hills Mansion, which he purchased in 2014 for around $6.5 million. This luxurious estate spans over 4,000 square feet and offers breathtaking views of Los Angeles. Honolulu Home, Hawaii. Being of Hawaiian descent, Bruno Mars owns a home in his birthplace, Honolulu, Hawaii. He purchased this luxury estate in 2012 for approximately $3.1 million. Studio City, California. In 2022, Bruno Mars reportedly upgraded his real estate portfolio by acquiring a Studio City property in Los Angeles for around $10 million. Career and success. After moving to Los Angeles, Bruno Mars adopted the stage name Bruno Mars. Bruno was his childhood nickname, and he added Mars to avoid being stereotyped as a Latin artist. Although various record labels, including Motown, expressed interest in Mars, his career quickly stalled. In order to push forward, Mars started to focus more on songwriting and producing. He experienced success writing songs for producer Brandy, who used one of Mars' songs for a Latin. During this time, Mars also produced songs for artists like Adam Levine and wrote songs for groups like the Sugababes. 2009 and 2010 were major years for Bruno Mars, and he broke through after featuring on Nothin On You by B.O.B. and Billionaire by Travie McCoy. Both of these songs reached top spots on the charts, putting Bruno Mars on the map for the first time. He later released his first EP on the heels of this success, entitled It's Better If You Don't Understand. Later, in 2010, Mars began work on his debut album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. The lead single, Just the Way You Are, reached the top spot on charts all around the globe. Another single from the album, Grenade, also reached a top spot on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. After the release of this successful debut album, Bruno Mars began collaborating with other high-profile artists, such as Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg. Unorthodox Jukebox was another successful album by Bruno Mars when it was released in 2012. It eventually went on to sell more than 6 million copies and featured singles such as When I Was Your Man. From 2013 to 2014, Bruno Mars toured around the world and grossed $156.4 million in the process. In 2014, he headlined the Super Bowl halftime show, a role he would take up once again in the future. At the end of 2014, Bruno Mars was featured on another incredibly successful track, Uptown Funk. After some delays, Mars' next album, 24K Magic, was released in 2016. This album was well received by critics and featured tracks like That's What I Like and Finesse. Mars toured once again from 2017 to 2018. This time, his tour shattered all previous records, grossing over $300 million. In 2020, it was announced that Mars was working on a new album and a feature film with Disney. In 2021, he released the collaborative album An Evening with Silk Sonic along with Anderson .Paak. Musical style. Bruno Mars leans heavily on retro influences and performs with his band, the Hooligans. Elvis Presley was a major influence on Mars, especially in regard to his persona and public image, as he spent many years impersonating the legendary rock star. He also spent time impersonating Michael Jackson as a young performer, and this legend also had a major impact on Mars, especially in regard to his vocal style. Although Bruno Mars tends to gravitate more towards R&B, he refuses to pick a lane, and his albums are often a mixture of different genres and musical styles. Thank you for watching. Bless up.